Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Elementalstorm here. How y'all doing? It's Sunday. It's time for another video for No Man's Sky, and we're talking today about planets, giant, big, round things that are in the sky, well, the universe, or yeah, stuff like that. Anyway, I did say it's Sunday. So I've got some list here, some stuff going over for planets, so let's get right into it. Okay, planets, from what we know now, the planets are basically sized planets. So I guess that would mean that basically if you were to go to a planet, now this is really cool too, it would pretty much be like, I guess from how Sean and the team has said, that if you go to a planet and you decide to walk the entire planet, it's almost as if you're walking, you know, if you were to walk around Earth, and that's how long it would take. So it's going to be pretty crazy. Now, my hoping, and this would be what I was hoping Destiny would be, is that you can like grab your ship, fly around the planet, and then stop. Like, so basically, if there's, because we're going to get into that next, is that there's going to be a mini map that's going to show points of interest, such as resource-rich areas, landmarks, and anything like, and now that could include basically crashed ships, beacons, mountain ranges, vast lakes, new species of creature. So all this stuff will be kind of on your mini map. So my ultimate thought, and I think this is what's going to happen, and kind of what I've already seen too, is it looks like you jump in your ship, you can fly to another part of the planet. You don't have to go up in orbit like in Destiny and then wait to go down to the next part and stuff like. That's what I was really hoping for in Destiny, was you could just, if you hit Saturn or you hit the moon or whatnot, you fly all over the moon. Or you go to a certain point in the moon and you drop down, you can get out, do your thing, get back in your ship, fly to another part of the moon, not have to go up in orbit, then go back down. You know, two and four, you know. But that's what I was hoping for in Destiny. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But this right here, I think, is going to be the one that's going to do what I've been waiting for, which is going to be awesome. All right, let's go through the next thing. You can name things that you discover first: plants, planets, creatures, etc. Now, the way that they're going to do this, and this is very smart, because you know there's going to be some people out there that want, and pardon my French for this, douchebag mountain, or you know, or dick butt, you know, creature. I apologize for the language, I really do. But you know what's going to happen. I'm sorry. I am sorry. It's not me. There are people that already have it in their mind going, oh my god, I'm going to make the most vulgar planet you have ever been to. Now, I hope maybe they filter it, which would be nice. I mean, I know some people are going to be angry at me saying that, but honestly, I don't know. You know, I run my Twitch channel. I run in a very PG-13 environment, and people love that. I know there's a lot of people out there that like that. I mean, I swear like a truck driver when when I'm with the band and stuff like that, or if I'm out and about. Sometimes you know, I've gotten a lot better actually, considering on Twitch now I hardly swear at all. So if anything, it's for jump scares. If anything else, because those always get me. You Slender Man, you son of a. Anyway, but the interesting thing about that, they will all have Latin names by default, which will appear larger than the player names. So that's good. So technically, if there is something you go on a planet and it's not filtered and it like kind of offends you, because you know some people are gonna go out there and see how far they can push the boundaries, you'll see the Latin name above. So that's kind of, I personally like that. You know, if it will be cool if they give you a sense of freedom, but you know there are gonna be people that are really gonna try to push that limit, and you know what you will see. You know what you'll see. Don't put it in the comment section. We don't need to know what people think they're going to see. Please don't put it in the comment section. Let's see here. Now, suits and weapons can only be upgraded at trading posts. So, and that's going to be on planet. So while you're on a planet, you're going to be looking for trading posts where you can get your suits and your weapons upgraded. I think you can also get like buy ships and things like that too. Upgrades also include to breathe underwater for longer or survive in toxic environments. Now this is awesome. It's full on exploration, and this is going to be amazing. This is what I talked about like crazy. As of right now, and this was from Game Informer in January 2015 edition, currently planets have a single biome across the entire surface. So if you run into a desert planet, it's a desert planet the whole way through. And that's awesome, because one of the planets I am naming Arrakis. I will definitely name Arrakis, or even Dune. If I find a couple of them, I'm going to name one Arrakis and I'm going to name one Dune. Just from my love of Dune, because it's one of my favorite sci-fi movies and book series and things like that. So anyway, there will definitely be a lot of, yeah, look for Elementalstorm stuff, because you'll see a lot of sci-fi old school like names and things like that. Okay, there will be weather on planets, but it will probably always be the same on that planet. So if you see rain on a planet, then you're probably going to be on a rainy planet, and it's probably rains there pretty much all the time. So basically, yeah, if it has a weather system and stuff on the planet, pretty much that planet is consisted of just that. And that's kind of cool because, I mean, there are, if you look at like Star Wars planets and stuff like that from back in the day and stuff, or even through role-playing or through other video games and stuff, they had planets that were like maybe just all rain-based. Like actually, I can't remember the name of that planet, but the one, was it Aquino or something like that, or whatever the one they were building the clone troopers on and stuff like that. That was like almost like a water-like planet with like rain all the time and everything. So I mean, that's going to be very cool. You're going to have that kind of style and stuff like that. Let's see. It shouldn't be possible to get stranded on a planet. That would be a bug. So that's always good. So you'll always be able to leave a planet. That's a big plus. It's possible there will be hostile life that can kill you in one hit. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, and there will be some very large creatures. Not sure about Godzilla's size, though, they're saying. So, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see some of these. Like, I'd love to get to a planet and see something like the size of, like, if it was possible to see something the size of Godzilla, that would be amazing. You just look up and be like, "I'll get back at my planet now, excuse me." Fly away, or even fly up in front of it. So, like, I wonder if you can actually attack creatures in your ship. So that would be kind of cool. I mean, but you wouldn't want to eradicate stuff. From what I hear, you don't really get anything for killing creatures and stuff. All you do is you irritate the space police or the robots that are basically the caretakers of all these planets and things like that. So that's very cool. That's very, very cool. All right, I had some other stuff here. Where is it? I could have sworn I had some other stuff here. Oh yeah, and then they were talking about, I know, I'm going to put my notes down, because there are a few things I remember seeing and stuff like that. So I know that there's also portals in planets that get you closer to the center of the universe, which of course is the big conclusion of the game itself. And on top of that, you're going to have a lot of alien structures, which would be cool, because I hope you can piece together like what the aliens were and maybe like what they were doing there and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. And every planet is going to be procedurally biogenerated. So if you look at some of these pictures, like, you can get kind of an idea of what you're looking at. Like, you've almost got this, like, if you look to the first one on the left here, we'll take a look at we'll kind of go over some of these here. You've got the forest like style looking planet and stuff like that. It looks like there's some trees, some mountains in the background, things like that. That looks really cool. Maybe this next one here on the right next to it, looks kind of almost jungle-ish. So maybe a jungle style planet. Down here on the lower right, looks like a very almost looks like something out of Mars. You know, it's like very like kind of barren rock and stuff like that. Almost looks like there's like dinosaur creatures on it too, which looks really cool. Then you have this other one that looks kind of like still kind of barren, but it looks like almost kind of like maybe plains area, maybe hills and stuff like that. And this looks like actually some alien structures right there. So you probably find maybe a portal there, or maybe you'll find some relics or something cool like that. All I know is in the end, I am so excited for this game. Alright, so we're going to be ending the video here. This is everything I've got on the planet so far and stuff. I'm trying to bring you more information as much as I can. This is stuff I just compile through the internet, and then just going to put this video together to kind of take all the information I find, compile it, and give it to you guys. So thank you so much, everybody. Actually, let me take a second to thank you very much for enjoying these videos, for liking the videos, for watching them, etc. It's been really cool. Thank you for those who have been going all the way to the end, too, to answer those questions. I've seen some people that have been coming to the end and putting the answers in that I've asked, and that's great. So anyway, let's end it off with a couple questions. What is going to be your what are you going to name your first planet? What's your first planet's name? Mine's going to be probably Arrakis when I find a desert planet. And on top of that, let's see, what else could we talk about here? What is going to be the first thing you're going to do when you get to a planet? Are you going to automatically go look for your first creature? Or are you going to go explore? Are you going to go straight to find a space station? Are you going to go to a beacon? What's going to be the first thing you're going to do? I think my first planet I hit, I'm just going to get out and I'm just going to whatever direction I get out of my ship, I'm going that way, and I'm just going to go walk around and see everything. Let me restate that. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to get out of the ship, and I'm just going to stand there probably for about 5 minutes and just look at the beautiful, area around me. Hopefully, unless, of course, I get to some toxic planet my first start or something like that. That'll be my luck. My planet will be like will be darkness. I'll get to the dark side of the moon or something like that. It'll be crazy. But anyway, let me know in those comment sections those 2 questions and stuff. I will talk to you guys later. As always, huzzah! I'll see you either on Twitch or I'll talk to you in the comments section. Take care, everybody.